Today I want us to look at what Jesus tells us to expect at the end of the age, as this is a time, it seems, we are fast approaching. You can find it in the Bible in Matthew 24, Luke 21, Mark 13, where Jesus is asked, how will we know it's the end of the age? And what will be the sign of your coming? Jesus answered, it will start with wars, nations rising up against one another, with famines and diseases and earthquakes, all things that we've seen for a number of years, but which will increase in number and in severity. But the first thing that Jesus says that will happen is deception. Indeed, he warns us to take heed that no one deceives you, because many will be deceived. Friends, as Christians, we need to be as wise as serpents and as gentle as doves. Too many Christians seem to throw their brains out when they get saved, just accepting everything that they're told. They fail to examine things. They fail to check things out. Paul in Acts 17 verse 11 commended the Bereans who checked out what Paul was saying with the scriptures. They were diligent. And God commended the church at Ephesus because they tested what they were told, tested those who claimed to be apostles. Friends, we need as never before the gift of discernment. We need wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures. Why were so many churches willing to close their doors without question during COVID? If they looked at the scriptures, they'd have seen that Hebrews 25 clearly states, let us not give up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing. And Peter and John were warned not to teach. But they said in Acts 5:29, we must obey God rather than men. How we need church leaders today who will lead with some backbone. Deception will be rife in the last days. Indeed, even the elect will be deceived. And let us be clear as to who is behind it all, because deception is spiritual. Remember, our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Satan and his band of demons are behind it all. Satan, the god of this world, has blinded people's minds that they cannot see. This is why we need discernment. We need to be planted in a church where the gospel is preached without compromise, and where sin is shunned and the Lord feared, which is the beginning of wisdom. Social projects are all very well and good, but it is faith in Christ and not good works which leads to salvation.